Hi, everyone. It's Peter Kraut of Silver Advisor with another episode of Patered Podcast, where we interview management of companies that we recommend, but also personally own and report on. And today I'm joined by Mark Ayranto, who is president and CEO of Silverco. Mark, thanks for speaking with us today. And it's a very big day for you. I know that viewers are going to see this probably in a few days, but maybe you can just tell us what's happening today.
Yeah, Peter, thanks a lot. It's great to see you. It is a big day for Silverco. We've completed the RTO. We've been working on that for a few months, and we started trading today on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol SICO. And it's early days, a little bit of volume, but we get some nice support in the market, and we couldn't be more excited.
Fantastic. Mark, Silverco has a very compelling profile. I mean, we wrote it up a little while back, knowing that it was going to be going public soon. And I personally like it very much. I like what you have, where you are, the people involved. Let's start with the first sort of main point, which is what makes it so compelling. You have near-term production. That will bring some cash flow by bringing your flagship mine back online soon. So maybe you can give us some details about that.
That's great, and you're exactly right. We do have great potential for near-term cash flow. The Cusi mining complex, which is in north central Chihuahua, was is a former high-grade silver producer, and it was producing as recently as 2023 and went on care and maintenance mainly due to lower silver prices. Um, since we've acquired that, we've been working really hard on a restart study, which we'll publish in Q1 with the aim to start underground mining again in H2 of 2026. So we'll ramp up through the rest of the year and look for steady state production in 2027. So really near term for mining. Obviously, it's a great silver environment. We think the startup capital will be very modest, and we look forward to executing on that plan once we get it out in the market and, like I say, Q1 and start mining in H2.
So that's a refreshing change from what we hear with a lot of um, developers slash explorers, where in your case we can look to some cash flow quite soon. For me, at least, one of the things that makes the company and the mine so interesting and attractive is that 85% of the output is silver, and there's some huge exploration potential as well. There's these down-thrown blocks. You guys are the experts. I'll let you speak to some of these details as well.
Yeah, no, it is as you mentioned. Uh, we are a pure silver play. 85% by revenue is silver. It's probably closer to 90% today. So it'd be really high and perhaps the highest on our peer group. Certainly highest on the peer group that'll be in near-term production. So it's fantastic. And we've got a great historic resource of it's non-compliant today, but it's 66 million ounces, over half of which is in the M&I category at over 200 grams silver. We'll work to get that um, validated and published here later in 2025, so fairly quick. And to your comment, I mean, we've got a lot of great exploration potential. This property is 18 kilometers long. It's got this big rhyolitic tuff, and a couple things that we have started looking at differently than perhaps previous operators. One, the mineralization across the Cusi Fault to the east was believed to be non-mineralized. We see that very differently. As you mentioned, there's down-thrown blocks, which we've tested at the drill bit and validated. Um, and it appears that these blocks of mineralization are just down-thrown, which means you find them at depth at like 200 meters, but they're actually higher up in the epithermal system, which is really good for precious metals. We've tested that on three of our four main structures, and so we're really excited about that. Secondly, we have some insect claims that were previously not part of the broader land package. That is to the south, and it's really exciting. It's got some great widths, and has some higher grade. In 2024, when we acquired this asset, we did a 5,000-meter drill program. And this year, we've been working on a 15,000-meter drill program where, we're more than halfway through that. So those two things, the down thrown blocks as well as these inset claims to the south, are really exciting exploration wise. And we're going to have a lot of news coming out as these drill results start to trickle in.
Well, that's going to be pretty exciting and certainly exciting to watch for. Mark, the rest of the team, the management, founders have been, I'm going to say, thrifty, conservative in some ways. Your share structure is quite tight. And so part of going public today um, is this recent RTO hasn't had a chance to run in the market. And so maybe you can tell us a little bit about how you see that potentially developing.
Yeah, look, it's a really great story. I mean, we're one of the few silver plays out there because we've been private and doing the RTO that hasn't had legs to run yet. And we've got a great share structure, almost you're just over 32 million shares outstanding. No warrants. We're not doing a financing on the back of this. We've got cash, in the account. We're currently have two drills turning. We'll have a third drill turning underground here later, probably in the next 4 weeks. And to your point, I mean, we just started trading again. The ticker is SICO with a very tight share structure, a great shareholder base. It's really clean, and we're looking forward to getting others involved now that we're public, and really getting a chance for the company to run.
So, Mark, second last point really that I want to get to. Um, from our discussions and from what I've read about Silverco is that management has a vision to become ultimately about a 10 million ounce producer over the next 10 years. So maybe you can tell us what the path might look like to get there.
Yeah, it really is, Peter, that we've got a very clear and focused vision, as you mentioned, to be a 10 million ounce plus producer within the next 3 years. And it really fills a big gap in the market right now with Gatos, Mag Silver, and Silvercrest all being acquired in the recent past. There's nobody in that space. We want to be the go-to silver name. Cusi Mining Complex, we will publish the restart plan here in Q1, as I mentioned. That'll probably get us a quarter of the way there. And we want to be also looking at strong accretive acquisitions. Accretive from both an ounce perspective, but also a shareholder value perspective. We got a great team that's got a lot of experience at this, a great shareholder base that is supportive. Obviously, the market is supportive, and as I say, we want to be the go-to silver name, and the aim is to do that as quickly and as effectively as we can, and just really drive real value for shareholders.
Well, I've got to say your timing's been impeccable. Some of it is working very hard, and some of it is a little bit luck, but nonetheless, great timing for this trading this beginning of trading publicly and bringing this story to the market. Mark, you've done a great job of giving us an overview. I like to leave these interviews on a little bit of a lighter note. Maybe you could give us an anecdote in terms of experiences with mining, et cetera, that relates to where we are now and what people can have as a bit of a takeaway from this, some insights and some wisdom from experience.
Well, your first start, Peter. You're absolutely right. We are suffering from some great timing. Happy to do that, but we got a great team that knows how to execute. And yeah, the anecdote. Look, there's a saying in business that says, "Bet on the jockey, not the horse." And you translate that into mining, and there's a common adage that says, "Mines are made, they're not found." And we believe that we've got the right team to execute on that, not only on making mines and creating lots of jobs and value, but also being a real company builder. So that'd be the great takeaway. And we should mention, if you want to know more about us, go to silvercomining.com.
Mark, that was a great overview for a very compelling story. I think it's pretty exciting. Viewers should watch, at least watch and track what's happening at Silverco and see how things develop. This is a chance to get in early. So again, thanks for that update. We'll watch ongoing news and watch for catalysts coming soon. And thanks for your time today.
Great talking with you, Peter. All the best.